Welcome to Talking Streets with Anil Sohani, coming to you from a very undisclosed location. Just joking, we're with Team Savage 713 this week in the heart of Houston, Texas on Washington Avenue, checking out some amazing events such as car meets and meeting so many amazing car enthusiasts. Let's get to it. And I'm joined with the lovely
Maribel.
Maribel. So what vehicle am I standing in front of right now that's like distracting me right now?
A Lamborghini.
What is that Lamborghini, by the way?
Urus. It's a Lamborghini Urus.
All right, wonderful. Okay, did you pick out the color, by the way, yourself?
I sure did.
Did you really?
My favorite color.
Do you have a nickname for it?
It's my bull ride.
Your bull ride?
Yeah.
Look at that, bull ride. There you go. Okay, so sometimes when I'm walking around very fancy vehicles or very fashionable people, I sometimes get just caught up in my own thoughts. And sometimes I get riddles that come to mind. And I've been stumping almost everybody in this like whole meet today with riddles, so maybe I can stump you, maybe not. You ready?
What do you mean?
Okay, I got a riddle for you. Ready?
Okay.
What starts with an E, ends with an E, and can only hold one letter?
Don't know.
You get 3 tries. Starts with an E, ends with an E, can hold only one letter. Go.
I don't have a mind for it right now.
Okay. I'll give you a hint. It's used for communication. Very slow communication.
Slow communication.
Starts with an E, ends with an E, and can only hold one letter.
Don't know.
Mark, nice to meet you. I'm Anil Sohani with Talking Streets, and we got some loud cars, as you guys can hear. Tell me about what car I'm looking at right here, by the way.
This is a 2022 Acura NSX Type S. It was made in Ohio. They only made 350 of them. This is number 110.
Wow, holy smokes. Okay, I gotta ask, man, did you ever give your car, or any car ever, a nickname?
No, not really. It's a wonderful car. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's a C8 killer is what I call it. It's my little nickname for it.
A C8 killer, by the way. I saw the license plate. Can we take a look at the license plate? Because honestly, it's the funniest thing ever. The license plate literally says, not a C8. Okay, wonderful. All right, so I guess I got a few other questions that come to mind, and they might not be the most conventional car questions. They're just questions that come to mind.
Sure.
Here goes. What starts with an E, ends with an E, but only has one letter in it, usually?
The letter E is the answer. Just one letter.
Guess number 1 wrong.
Okay, I don't know. Echo. I don't know. Begins with E and it ends with E, and it's got one letter.
That's correct.
The letter E.
Wrong number 2. Third and final response.
I give up. I don't know. What is it?
Hey, welcome back to Talking Streets with Anil Sohani, coming to you from an undisclosed location. I'm kidding. We're with Team Savage 713 today, and we're at Clutch Bar, hanging out with a newfound friend with this gorgeous vehicle. Who am I speaking with, by the way?
Name's Barry.
Barry, what are you driving over here? Beast?
600 LT coupe.
How much horsepower are we pushing?
600 to the wheels.
600 to the wheels. Wow, holy smoke. Okay, all right. I felt like I got like I don't know. I just got jumped right there with that one. But I'm curious to see. Do you have a nickname for your vehicle?
The perfect 600.
The perfect 600?
Yeah.
What inspired you to give that nickname?
I feel like it's the perfect spec. I guess it's got everything. Minus a roof scoop, but I didn't want that, so.
Okay. I'm curious. I don't know if you get this question asked ever at all, but has there ever been a time where you bought a very fancy car, whether it be this one or another one in the past, and you tried to impress someone and it backfired in any way?
Probably when I was younger, probably not as fancy a car as this. I probably pushed my limits in other cars that were a lot cheaper. Now that I'm married, I have a wife that wouldn't let me do it.
Sounds about right. Mary's life, man. I hear you 100%. Is there a song that you can listen to forever when you're driving cross country or anything, whether it be this vehicle or any other vehicle? Like, is there a song that you go to and can never get tired of?
It just had to be house music, period, I guess. Rufus the Soul.
Rufus the Soul. All right. Now the kids are calling it EDM. Wow.
Yeah, well, I'm in my 40s, so.
Yeah, hey, I'm getting there. I used to call it techno back in the day.
Yeah, that's where it started.
And I gotta say, if there's any other car you could drive for the rest of your life, but it has to be able to be from a movie, what car would that be and why?
Knight Rider. Kit.
Knight Rider, the Corvette, old
You
school?
could talk to it and it would do what you told it to, so that'd be pretty cool. No one else would have that.
That sounds about right. And I guess a couple questions come to mind when it comes to being outside the vehicle, but they're kind of like riddles. But here we go. What starts with an E, ends with an E, but only contains one letter?
Oh gosh, I don't know. You got me.
Really?
Starts with an E, ends with an E.
And can contain only one letter.
E.
Strike one.
You got me. I'm on the spot, so I don't know.
I'll give you one hint. It helps communicate.
Ears.
Strike two. You're almost there.
Communicate. Eyes.
You're close, but wrong. Wah, 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 wah. Robert, what are you driving, Robert?
18 GTR.
Wow, 2018 GTR, and that's a gorgeous color. What color is that?
It's blue.
Just blue? I thought it'd be something cool, like midnight blue.
Something like that. Blue pearl, midnight blue pearl, something, you know.
Wonderful. Okay, curious, do you have a nickname for your car?
No, not yet. Just my baby, that's it.
Just your baby?
My baby.
I can't call any car baby anymore because I actually have a baby.
Okay.
Understandable. So, is there any car in the history of cinema that you would say, you know what, that would be the car I don't mind driving for the rest of my life?
So far, this one.
Really?
So far, because it's versatile. I mean, you can drive it very calmly, like a regular car. Or
What movie was it from, though? Is it from a movie?
Well, this is from Fast and Furious or whatever it is, but I mean, you know, the older models, but I mean, other cars, I don't know, maybe.
Some riddles come to mind. One specific I've been stumping everybody about today. What starts with an E, ends with an E, and can only hold one letter?
Starts with an E, ends with an E, and can only hold one letter.
That's correct.
Starts with an E, ends with an E, holds one letter.
I'm gonna start playing like elevator music in the background so people realize that there's a,
I need to have a drink before I speak to you. I mean, I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. It helps with communication. And it starts with an E, ends with an E, and has a letter in it.
Starts with an E, ends with an E, helps with communication. You got me. You got me.
Welcome back to Talking Streets with Anil Sohani at an undisclosed location because of paparazzi. I'm just joking around. We're with Team Savage 713 today here at Clutch Bar in the heart of Houston, Texas. And today we're joined by
Travis.
And Darcy.
Travis and Darcy, the owners of what are we looking at? This is gorgeous beast machinery. What are you driving?
This is a Aventador S Roadster with green accents on it.
I see you guys matched the car. Look at that, green accents all around. Holy smokes.
Yeah, actually we went to the mall yesterday just to do that, just to have fun. We're kind of nerdy like that, you know?
That's amazing. I wish my wife and I would do something like that, but we've got a kid, so nothing is clean. Okay, wonderful. All right, so I gotta say, do you have a nickname for the car?
No.
Is there one song that you'd be like open to driving for hours and hours on end?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is kind of weird, but I think if I had to do that, which I wouldn't want to, but if I had to, it'd probably be a song for Mama by Boyz II Men, just because of their voices are very powerful and they're, you know, very melodic. So I like that.
The song for Mom?
A song for Mama by Boyz II Men.
A song for Mama by Boyz II Men. Look at that. Yeah, I'm a mama's boy too. I totally get you.
Yeah, it's a great song. Very powerful.
How about you, Darcy?
I'd probably listen to Sucker by Jonas Brothers. Like repeat.
Sucker by the Jonas Brothers on repeat.
On repeat. I mean, it like hypes you up. It's also a love song, so I mean, yeah.
I had a bunch of riddles in mind, but one just came to mind. You know, it has nothing to do with cars, but maybe it does. I guess one more question, and we'll be back to the show. What starts with an E, ends with an E, and can contain only one letter?
I?
Ooh, that's a close one, but strike.
I mean, that works.
Okay, I's pretty good contender, but still strike one.
I have no idea.
Starts with an E, ends with an E, and only has one letter. So technically, it's not even I. I'll give you a hint. It helps with communication. one. Womp, 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 womp. And today we're joined by
Babe Cat, Babe Scat, yes sir.
All right. So I see two gorgeous vehicles that kind of resemble your hair, by the way. Loving that. How'd you? So what came first, the hair or the rims?
It all kind of ties together, you know, it's all part of the theme. So, you know, I like to do everything, you know, to the max. I go all out with it. So, you know, when I do the cars, I do the hair, you know, I do the tattoo, I do everything.
You tattooed your car?
Yeah. I got the purple and the pink on the Bape Star. I got the Bape wraps. I got the old Bape tattoo. My car used to be wrapped red and green. So, you know, I'm true to it, not new to it. You know what I'm saying?
True to it, not new to it. Wow, look at that's amazing. That's actually you gotta like patent that or something. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, no man, it's all love, man. Yeah, I just went to crazy two-tone Bape wraps, pink and purple. You know, I like the colors; they stand out. So that's what I do, man. I like to stand out.
So do you have nicknames for them, by the way? Because, you know, a lot of people who love their cars, car enthusiasts alike, love to sometimes nickname their cars.
Nah, really, they got their own name, you know. This is the Scat Pack, so it's called the Bape Scat, and then this is the Hellcat, so it's called the Bape Cat, and that's their names. So everybody knows if I'm in that wide body, I'm in that cat. If I'm in the slim body, I'm in the Scat.
Wow, are you a rapper by chance? I don't want to be like.
I should be, man. Nah, I'll just rhyme. I'm just like Dr. Seuss, you know what I'm saying? I got the cat in the hat and the scat in the pack. You know, everything just kind of flow together, man. It's just kind of, that's just what it is.
What song would you be okay with playing going forward for the rest of the time that you own the car? That you won't get tired of?
Oh, man, that one's kind of tough, honestly. I can't even think right now off the top of my mind. It'd probably have to be a Young Boy song. Probably a Young Boy song. He get me through everything.
That's what's up. Okay. I guess let's see what else comes to mind, because I get random riddles that come to mind, and sometimes they're car questions, sometimes they're just basic questions. But since you have so many vehicles, this might be right up your alley. But let's see. What starts with an E, ends with an E, and can only hold one letter?
I.
Strike two.
I don't even know what to say.
I'll give you a hint. It helps with communication. Starts with an E, ends with an E, and can hold one letter, and it helps with communication. Very excited to have a very special guest, and who are we speaking with today?
Steve.
Steve, what are you driving, Steve?
A 69 fastback, old school. This is how we did it back in the day. Shackles in the back. This one doesn't have any shackles. Air shocks, yes. I got stiffer leaf springs. That's what gives me the lift in the back.
Is there a song that you can listen to for the rest of your life when you're driving on a long ride and you have no other music to play? Is there a song that you would never get tired of?
Bad to the bone.
Bad.
Bad. Exactly.
Bad to the bone.
No.
Wonderful. Okay. If you could choose any car in the history of music, movie, or any television at all, silver screen and whatnot, what car would that be that you would be able to be content for the rest of your life? Like, this car I can drive, and it's from this movie.
You know, if I could shrink and fit in a Cobra, I would love to be in a freaking Cobra, because there's so much power, and the power to weight ratio is just ridiculous. And the body style of the Cobras is just off the hook, right? So, but no, I'd have to be.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm 5'7", so.
Sorry about that. But sometimes it's a good thing. Yeah. See, sometimes it's a good thing.
The silver lining is I can fit into smaller vehicles.
All right.
Love
cars.
I gotta ask one last question, really. Has there been ever a time in your life where you got a car and you wanted to like show it off and flex it or whatever the cool kids are calling it these days, and it backfired on you?
No.
Not backfired like as in the car backfired, but the impression backfired, like, oh, this guy's trying to show off his car to get a girl or something.
I don't even worry about it. I don't even think about it. Like, you like what you like. If you're worried about what the kids of today or whatever think, give me a break. Oh, shit, no.
Okay, I guess, and then a riddle came to mind, by the way, and it's like a talking show, talking streets and whatnot. So how about this? What starts with an E, ends with an E, and can only hold one letter at times?
Maybe an E.
Strike one. Starts with an E, ends with an E, but can only hold one letter.
Can only hold one letter? E.
Start 2. Come on, I'll give you a hint. It helps with communication. It starts with a E, ends with an E, but can only hold one letter, and it helps with communication.
I give up what?
I'll give you the answer. Ready? An envelope.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was easy.
An envelope.
I never would have thought that.
Starts with an E, ends with an E, and has a letter in it.
Oh, duh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the answer was an envelope.
An envelope?
Starts with an E,
Yeah.
ends with an E, and can hold a letter. And helps with communication.
Envelope, he said.
Oh, you got it, 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 you got it. It's an envelope. Wow, come on down.
That's funny.
Look at that. The answer is envelope.
I give up what?
An envelope.
Oh well, I don't think I'll lose any sleep tonight.
The answer, ladies and gentlemen, starts with an E, ends with an E, and has one letter, an envelope.
Fair enough. I'm not good at these. Give me a math problem. I got you, bro. Watching Talking Streets with Anil Sohani.
You're watching Talking Streets with Anil Sohani.
You're watching Talking Streets with Anil Sohani.